Let me again divert a little bit from this main question and go take up what you're saying, increasing food production. Increase food production and then use the food security bill to give food to the poor. Genetically modified foods would increase a farmer's income by 4 to 5 times. He'd get richer, his kids would go to school, but would there be a danger? Is it for us to say you can't improve your life because we are worried about genetically modified foods, and that would increase production? Are you for or against genetically modified foods?
I'm actually against it.
Can you tell a farmer?
Genetically modified food is the scientific way we must go. It has been proven in many countries. It's only Europeans who have opposed genetically
America, I think 95% of their soya
a lot of genetically modified
food. My point is that the farmer,
proven quite safe.
Farmers will get richer by 3 to 4 to 5 times if they switch.
Of course.
But I suspect
can we say
richer,
progress?
But they could get richer. Yeah, I mean, okay, but they could get richer if we were to do some part of what you said, which is to remove some of these distortions
as well
in marketing. Okay. If we were to somehow or the other relate them directly to their end customer rather than have them operate through intermediaries and mandis.
There's one key issue. I'd like to move on. I think getting into genetically modified is an interesting debate because it brought in the product. But there's another major issue, I think, which a lot of people have asked, is about policy paralysis in this government. We've already hinted on it. And I think there's a focus on privatization or disinvestment. The great promises, nothing has happened. I think we've got a question from Akash Vaibhav. Akash Vaibhav, you're right here.
My name is Akash. I am from School of Management, IIT Bombay. And my question is like Finance Minister says, like we are waiting for the right time to divest our PSUs so that we can get the true value of our asset sales. So it means like he is waiting for the market to be bullish. So as per you, when this right time is going to come?
I think this is very important. First of all, we put a budget out. 40,000 crores was last year's budget. And we don't do anything in the first 6 months. The stock markets were good. They could have done divestiture very good. They only wake up when March is about to approach. That's not the right way to do it. You should start doing it in the beginning of the year, when the markets were good. And even if the markets are down a bit, and if you get a little less, say 10% less than you otherwise would have, this divestiture.
So the idea you're saying is not just making money, it's efficiency also.
The other thing, Prannoy, I believe, is the government should publish a balance sheet. We publish a profit and loss account in terms of the budget. We should publish a balance sheet, mark to market. What are the real assets of the government of India, including land?
Good point, actually.
That if you do a little stock take, the top 17 central PSUs have 1,70,000 crore surpluses. So can you imagine the multiplier effect if those surpluses were put into investment and capital formation? One part of it. I think the second part is that there is a lot of valuable assets the government is holding, not only in real estate, but in operating businesses. I think if those operational businesses with the background of an improving economy, and last 2 months have been pretty good. You saw MCX being reported yesterday at massive, oversubscription. So government assets should do well if they're brought to the market at the right time.
Okay, let me just ask.
Just a contrarian view to this, slightly contrarian. I see the balance sheets of these top 17 companies and so on, and I can understand that they have on the balance sheet massive surpluses. But the balance sheet doesn't show the contingent liabilities, and it also doesn't show what are the other, what are the payables that come through or come across because of the subsidies and because of all the other obligations imposed on these companies through the finance minister.
The NDTV News app had redefined the entire genre. Now, another market beater. It's already hit #1.
NDTV Profit, India's #1 finance app. Download free at ndtvprofit.com/apps. Live stream of NDTV Profit, market news, and your easy-to-manage portfolio. Download now, ndtvprofit.com/apps.